How should you go about selecting a real estate agent for Massachusetts? So, first, when you're selecting a real estate agent, doesn't matter if you're in Massachusetts, Connecticut, or wherever you are, you want to make sure that that person is a good communicator. Communication is key when you're buying or selling a property. You want that person to be answering your phone calls, answering your text messages, your emails, calling, emailing you, updating you, etc. So, communication is key. You should be able to communicate with them efficiently and effectively, and they should be reciprocating that. So, if there is right off the bat a lack of communication, that would be a red flag for me. Second would be lack of availability. So, if they have too much going on, they can't schedule showings, they can't meet with you to show your property, whatever that case may be, if their availability is not open for you, or if they're not making room around their schedule. I mean, obviously, like we all go through times where we're super busy or we have a lot going on with family, whatever it may be. But if you're at least communicating those moments with people, then gives them a better idea of what's going on. So if your agent is not available, if they're not communicating, those would be two red flags. And then the third would just be no proven track record. So if you are looking them up, I would Google this real estate agent. I would look them up on different social media sites and see what their reviews say, what they're posting, and just kind of get a feel for who they are as a person as well, because reviews are going to speak volumes when you are thinking of working with someone for a real estate agent. This is, if you're buying property, it's going to be one of the biggest investments you make in your lifetime, if not the biggest investment. If you're selling a property, it's a big move. It's an emotional move. It can be a financial move. There's a lot that goes into it, and you want somebody who's going to understand all of those aspects. So, qualities that you should be looking for, of course, local market experience, someone who knows the area, someone who can sell the area and your home within that area. They know the data, they know what's happening, when things are happening. One of the things that I love to do for my buyers is when they buy a property in a new area that they're not familiar with, is I'll put together a local buyer guide or a local guidebook for that area. So, for example, I just had clients that moved to Wilmington, and I personally was not familiar with that area. So what I did was I researched it. I reached out to people who I knew lived in the area, did my research online, and between those combined personal experiences, I created a guidebook for my clients who are relocating from Texas, so that they know where to do their grocery shopping, where are the hospitals, where are the doctor's offices, where are the best farms and the best playgrounds, and what all of that stuff, the shopping malls, everything is included in that local guidebook. So for me personally, if I'm not a local expert, I'm going to make sure that I become a local expert for my client. So local market experience is key when you're looking for a real estate agent or someone who is willing to do the research and become the expert in that area for you. Strong communication and responsiveness. You want someone who is going to be answering all of your emails, your text messages, your phone calls. Again, buying and selling is a huge process. It's a huge deal for people. So if your person is not communicating with you, that is a red flag, and you want someone who is going to communicate. Negotiation skills are huge. Not only are we negotiating the initial buy or sell price, the list price, but we can be negotiating different terms as well. Home inspection items, appraisals, appraisal gaps, mortgage commitments, all sorts of things that are going to come into play that you're going to be or your agent is going to be negotiating. So negotiation skills is key. Marketing strategy for sellers is going to be a big one as well. What does your agent do for marketing? How are they going to market your property? What are they going to be doing differently than other agents are doing? And then, of course, networking with professionals. So for my buyers, it's really important that I network with inspectors, attorneys, lenders, all of the people that I'm going to be recommending to you. And for buyers and sellers, it's important that I have that database of contractors, painters, power wash companies, cleaning companies, stagers, all of these people that you are going to need in the future, or you're going to need to buy a property or sell a property. I personally have a database of those. I use Mosaic to put all of my clients and all of my vendors in one location. So my clients all have access to my preferred vendor list, people that I know personally, that I would recommend personally. And it doesn't stop at your home. I have recommendations for people for tax accountants, financial advisors, all sorts of things. So anything that you need, I can refer you. And that's part of being the local expert as well. So That's what you need to think about. If you are thinking about making a move, if you would like a guide or my questions that I would ask a realtor if I was interviewing real estate agents, you can certainly email me. My email is annieoakmanrealty@gmail.com. So shoot me an email. I will send you my exact list of questions that I would send to a realtor if I was interviewing real estate agents. And I look forward to working with you. I'll talk to you soon.